For the final session of the evening, we are deeply privileged to have with us the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. N. Chandrababu Naidu. Please also welcome Mr. Sreenivasan Jain. Please also welcome Mr. Sreenivasan Jain, Managing Editor, NDTV, who will be in conversation with the Chief Minister to discuss Newborn, the task of developing a new state.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, The Hindu, for partnering with NDTV for this much-anticipated session. The building of a new state, as we know, is a task that requires imagination and an ability to work the levers of power and finance. And in some ways, it could be argued that Chandrababu Naidu is the best placed for such a task. As somebody who more or less wrote the playbook on creating the buzz around the modern Indian Chief Minister and the modern Indian state, tech-savvy, holding investor summits, traveling abroad for investor roadshows, the ability to brand and market schemes. But now, of course, the big question is that will the creation of the new Andhra state and its glittering capital, Amravati, test Mr. Naidu's skills as a politician, as a technocrat, and also test his equations with New Delhi? Mr. Naidu, thank you very much indeed for taking the time and being here with us. Now, Mr. Naidu, the TDP has so far been a very undemanding ally when it comes to the demands and the needs of a new state. But things finally now seem to be coming to a head. What exactly is the problem? You said that justice is not being done to you. Could you elaborate?
You are asking first question. I thought last question it will be. Country is aware, you are aware.
Yes.
Exactly 4.5 years back, this bifurcation has taken place. Unscientific bifurcation they have done. Whenever there is a family bifurcation, we will follow some norms. Even that minimum norms they didn't follow. One side benefits they have given. One side injustice they have done for Andhra Pradesh. And at the same time they insulted also. They never consulted the people of Andhra Pradesh. I was CM for 9 years for combined Andhra Pradesh. 10 years opposition leader. They never consulted me. They have done by closing parliamentary doors, by stopping total TV broadcasting. Within half an hour time they have done. With that, they have kept some provisions.
Right.
Only limited provisions. And at the same time, when it came to Rajya Sabha, there Jetli and also Venkaiah Naidu, they objected. There is no revenues for the state. How can you do injustice? Then they came out with special status, some more assurances.
Right.
For the last 3.5 years, we are supporting this government, we are one. Most of the demands are not fulfilled. So I am asking, at that time also I asked equal justice for both states. Now I am asking justice for the state. That is where today we are.
So when you say you've asked for justice, I just saw, you just said, and you've been saying this, that you made 29 visits to Delhi, but nothing has come of it.
No, 29 times I visited, I represented to PM and also ministers. And what I am asking, in the Bifurcation Act, there are some provisions.
Okay.
On the floor of the House, there are some assurances. Both can you review and do justice and fulfill all those promises. That is what I am asking.
Okay, but if you can be a little bit more specific in terms of when you say that justice is not being done, because the government has just put out a paper to say that they've already assigned about 4,000 crores to you to make up the fiscal deficit, and they are also committing about 22,000 crores for the period of 2020. Is that, does that meet your needs, or,
No,
or,
what I'm
or you
saying,
treat that as just
only
promises in the
people
air?
like you has to go to depth. When there was a financial deficit, they have kept for 14-15, first year. At that time, the governor has estimated 16,000 crores will be the deficit for that particular year.
Right.
And then next year, Finance Commission has come. Finance Commission has given award for all states, including Andhra Pradesh. It is not a special award. Even UP, even West Bengal, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, wherever there is a deficit state, they have given. One thing here, ours is agrarian state. In Karnataka, there is a Bangalore. For Telangana, there is Hyderabad. For Tamil Nadu, there is Chennai. For Kerala, there is an excellent ecosystem. New Andhra Pradesh, we don't have any city. And at the same time, as on today, 35,000 rupees per capita income is less compared to other states, or southern states. Whose mistake is this? It is not the people's mistake. You have done bifurcation. Hyderabad has gone to Telangana. You have to compensate for that. That is what I am saying.
But Mr. Naidu, let me ask you a direct question, because this is an alliance government of yours in Delhi. It's headed by a prime minister who's often spoken of federalism. Is there grounds for you to feel that that dharma of federalism, of the fact that you're an ally, is not being respected?
To start with, I am going, this is a new state. Federal setup, that is one more issue, that is a greater issue we have to discuss.
Okay.
First of all, this is a new state. It is the responsibility of the central government and all political parties. They are all parties in parliament at that time. Everybody supported that bill. Now I am asking all political parties to do justice for Andhra Pradesh. I am not asking any favor. I am asking total justice.
Okay, that's...
Go through all the figures and do justice.
Have you set any timeline or deadline till such time as you expect justice to be done?
No, it is only 1 year elections next election. So they have to help us immediately.
I see.
It is only, for all of us, mandate is only 5 years.
Okay, you're giving
Again,
us
we
some...
have to take mandate fresh.
Okay, you're giving us somewhat of a hint here, but you said, or you were believed to have said, that if they don't want us, we will do namaskaram and chart our own course.
Now, what I am saying, always sentiments and also performance. Even I am having an experience in building cities earlier. I have done Hyderabad as a brownfield city.
Yes.
We had 2 cities, Hyderabad and Secunderabad. I added one more city, that is Cyberabad. I have created excellent infrastructure. 165 kilometers outer ring road. No city in India is having. One of the best airport I created, Greenfield Airport, that is Shamshabad. You name many institution, I brought to Hyderabad. And also I created Cyberabad, only information technology companies. I brought Microsoft, every company for that matter.
Okay.
Now Hyderabad is a knowledge city. So these are all the things we have done at that time. Same thing I have to do here now.
You didn't answer my question though. My question to you is that you said, or you were supposed to
No,
have
what
said,
I am saying,
that you said if you don't go with us, if they don't want us, I'll do namaskaram.
I am coming one more step.
Okay.
Andhra Pradesh people are very sentimental. Before bifurcation, never they came out of home or agitated. They thought never it will happen. All of a sudden, the then government initiated for bifurcation. Within no time, everybody came on the roads. At the same time, they never bothered, they have done. Within no time, everybody stopped the agitation, they went their jobs. But during elections, 125 years Congress party, under the same time 10 years state and center, Congress was ruling.
Yes.
They have lost totally, not even deposits. What they have done, they have punished the party which have done injustice for them, democratic way. So what I am asking today,
Yes.
Government of India, if you won't do justice, already wounded soldiers, if you touch them, it will be very painful. When there is a wound, if you touch them also, it will be more pain. So that is where people are thinking, we have to do justice.
I see. So what you're saying is that the current mood, the public mood in Andhra Pradesh, people are angry.
Definitely. What I'm saying, 60 years we have spent in Hyderabad. We built Hyderabad. Assets on the base of location, debt on the base of population, power on the base of consumption, pensions on the base of population. These are all very various. Even deferred tax payments will go to Telangana, not for Andhra. Even Andhra companies' deferred tax payment is going to Telangana now. These are all the things they have done. All these things these people have witnessed.
So you're saying that as a result of that, the public mood is one of anger, is one of disappointment and betrayal. After the budget, there was an expectation that their desires would be met.
Yes.
But what you also seem to be saying, Mr. Naidu, is that this is now also a political challenge or a political question that you have to address. That if the needs are not met, then you have to consider whether you want to continue an alliance with a government which you say is not giving you justice. Is that a fair summary of what I'm saying?
That is, you are interpreting, that is one issue. Earlier, Congress party has done injustice. Earlier, I was with BJP. Today, for 10 years, we had a separated 2004 to 2014. Again, we joined with BJP. Now, both national parties, two parties are there. They have to do justice for Andhra Pradesh. My concern is justice, and also I have to satisfy my people. Beyond that, all your questions, hypothetical, I don't want to answer.
Okay, fine. I won't press you on this too much. I will, of course, try and return to it as any journalist would. But I do want to ask you that you said in Guntur just now, in a rally before you came, that you're willing to make any sacrifice for the people of Andhra Pradesh. Is that correct?
Why I am working like this? For a state. From Guntur, I came here. Why I have come? There are so many friends and investors. I can market my state. That is the intention I came. Why I am going to Davos? Why I am going to different countries? Why I am working day and night? When I developed Hyderabad, totally I developed detachment to Hyderabad. That was my brain child.
Right.
Today I am developing other city. Why I am doing all these things? So I had to fight and then I had to get it done, everything, and do justice for people.
Okay. My absolutely last question to you on this line is that at the moment though, is the Telugu Desam party very much part of the NDA? As we speak.
My colleague is minister in central government even today.
Mr. Gajapati Raju sitting there, the Union Civil Aviation Minister.
Why you are having that doubt then?
Just clarifying.
That is what I am saying.
Just clarifying.
Always, you will have your own agenda. I am having my own agenda. My agenda is people agenda. Your agenda is media, how to satisfy, how to create sensationalism. That is your agenda.
No, sir.
There is a conflict between the two always. I have seen people for the last 40 years. I have seen so many journalists, locally, nationally, internationally. I have seen so many crises. During some problem, we will try to solve the problem. You wanted to create a problem. You want to add a problem.
No, sir.
So I'm saying, okay, you leave at this stage, That is correct for everybody.
Okay.
Go other questions now.
Okay. No, we'll move on. I'm not, I have no agenda other than to just
No,
put
you
the
are not.
questions
Your
which
agenda.
are there
I'm
in
not
the public
saying.
mind.
Always you want to make it sensational.
Okay. Fair enough.
I know always. I am always restrained.
Okay. No, I know you're very restrained.
Yeah,
I
I'm more
appreciate
balanced
that.
politician in the country. I have to maintain that coolness.
Okay. But tell me then, sir, that as you said, that Tamil Nadu has Chennai, Telangana has Hyderabad, Karnataka has Bangalore, where we're sitting. For you, revenue generation for a new state is the big challenge. How do you propose to, first, if you can give us a sense of the scale of revenues that you currently need. A figure that I read in the context of Amravati is that you're looking for an infusion of about 50,000 crores just for that city alone. Perhaps for the rest of the state, there would be another tranche of money. So first, what would be the scale of funds that you're looking for? And second, what are the sources for you to raise them if central assistance is turning out to be a problem?
Generally, always, even business people are aware, first of all, we have to create wealth. For creating wealth, even sometimes we will borrow money, and also we will keep some our money. All these things we will do. We don't have any city. Even Hyderabad, when I became Chief Minister in 1994, we were not in a position to pay salaries. 3 months I deferred for payment of salaries at that time. Then I took some decisions. Then I had a vision 2020, I prepared at that time. Then I used to work in that direction. By 2004, I am able to reach everything surplus. I created even Cyberabad city. Same thing today, what is happening? I don't have city. I don't have money. Then I gave a call. That call is to the farmers. It is a win-win situation. Why can't you give your land under land pooling? First time in the world in a democratic country, 33,000 acres of land worth about 40 to 50,000 crores they have given me. Without any litigation.
Through this land pooling system.
Land pooling system, I didn't pay even 1 paisa. Excellent package I have given. That package is all land pooling land, 25 to 30% I will give back to them, either commercial or residential with developed plots. Trunk infrastructure, within the area infrastructure, and also annuity for them. That annuity 30 to 35,000 rupees with 10% acceleration for every year, and also 2,500 rupees for all families' pension. Like this, I have given a series of incentives. I am very happy. Today, I am giving some land for companies, for institutions. Amrut has come, WIT has come, even SRM has come. So many schools are coming, international schools. So many hospitals are coming, even Indo-UK hospital. And also Dubai, one Mr. B.R. Shetty is coming in a big way. Like this, so much of infrastructure we are building, and also we are giving land for excellent institutions now. With all these things, Singapore is developing one city, 1,600 acres of land, seed capital. Even so many countries are coming now. With all these things, again, I am going to have, by developing infrastructure, everything, around 4,000 to 5,000 acres of land. Or at that time, if I sell that land, I will get some money. Even when you do all these things, your revenue will increase. So it is a balancing act I am doing. I am totally confident. Governments has to support either central government or state government. And at the same time, finally, economy means development. If you create wealth, automatically taxes will come, everything will come.
By when do you expect Amravati to be fully up and running? Do you have a deadline in mind?
It is a greenfield city. I am having a big dream. It will be one among top 5 in the world, not in Indian standards. It will be one among top 5 in the world. It is a blue-green city. Under the same time, excellent road infrastructure, latest technologies, and also all electrical vehicles, pollution-free, CO2 will be neutral. That is how I am having a dreams and I am working. Trunk infrastructure is going on now in a big way. Around 35,000 crores worth of works we have initiated. We are mobilizing funds. We are moving in that direction.
In fact, as we are speaking...
See, that are the buildings.
Yes.
This is all SRM campus.
Which is coming up.
Like that, so many buildings are there. This is wait. Like that, everybody, these are all roads are going on.
So do you have a deadline, though, by which you
No, what I am
expect
saying,
it
it
to be
is a
complete?
continuous process. Nobody asked me when I developed Hyderabad. Nobody recognized me at that time when Bill Clinton came to Hyderabad. He sent a message, I want to see Hyderabad. There was a competition at that time to bring him to Bangalore also. My friend at that time, S.M. Krishna. Finally, he came to Hyderabad.
Yes.
Then at that time, after that, everybody recognized. Even my outer ring road, my airport, all this. This is the city you are going to build.
Yes.
Nowhere. It is a blue city, all canals, inland waterways, and also green.
It looks stunning. But I do want to ask you that there are some concerns about whether the vision of the city you have in mind, does it encompass all sections of society? Because there is this concern that it could end up becoming a vision which caters to a different section of our population, of high-rises, of corporates and flyovers and golf courses. But will it be an inclusive city?
Yeah, inclusive city, people's capital.
Okay.
Even middle class, lower middle class, even everybody will be taken care. It is a people's city, people's capital.
And you chose, interestingly, to ask the director or the creator of Bahubali, Rajamouli, to advise you on Amravati. If I may ask you, why was that? With all respect to him, he's a very talented director.
No problem.
And I like Bahubali. I've seen both of them.
You have seen Bahubali.
But is he
It is a very
the
creative
best person for designing a
saying,
city?
Whenever there is a director, he is having creativity. When there is a creativity, then my architect will be guided. All my ideas through Rajamouli, he guided because I am having limited time. I gave my ideas. In turn, he guided the consultant, architect, who is from London, Norman Foster Company. He built that iconic building of assembly. If you can go through so much of exercise we had done, then he guided him. They built one of the best, it is 100 acres water. In water, assembly building is coming. It is a beautiful thing.
Okay.
That can you show that? It will come.
One of the images is of that, so we'll pull that up. So you think he brings a certain imagination and a certain flair to...
And that imagination was reflected by my architect.
I see.
In architectural plan.
Okay. While we wait for that image to come up, sir, the other question I wanted to ask you is that there are some environmentalists who are concerned about the location of the city, that it's on the floodplains of the Krishna River, and whether it's going to be environmentally sustainable.
No, but I'm saying all over the world, every city, London, it is on the river. Even Paris, it is on the river. Like that, there are so many cities. What we are doing, we are polluting rivers, we are not using rivers. Where in my case, I'm not polluting river, I'm protecting river, and at the same time, people will enjoy the river front. Nature is very important. That's why recently I have done, this is Neeru Pragati, how to worship nature, especially water, and also trees, and also sun. We have to worship, we have to protect, we have to promote, preserve. This is the exercise we are doing. Here, Krishna River is one river. We are going to have this city 30 to 40 kilometers riverfront, perennial river, fresh water.
Right.
There are 5 reservoirs above this river. Always water will be there. There will be inland waterways. Inland transportation will be there. It is a very interesting phenomenon we are developing.
Now, tell me, sir, when you spoke about your friendly competition with...
No, only one thing I want to tell you.
Yes.
before asking that question.
Yes.
Singapore, if you go, sea, reclaimed and they developed. In Dubai, if you go, in the sea, there are hotels and townships. In India, don't go to sea or beach, don't use it. And at the same time, everybody is polluting. We are helpless. Always this environment, what you are asking, same thing, everybody is asking, everybody is creating problem, but they never work for protection of environment.
Right. Fair enough. I was asking you about your friendly contest with Karnataka that you mentioned when you were Chief Minister of United Andhra Pradesh. with
Long
SM
back.
Krishna. Long back.
Not now.
Now, no, but today, as Andhra Pradesh starts to take shape, as Amravati starts to take shape, do you see once again that contest of trying to bring in industry, especially of software, because that was, you made your mark for that. Who do you see as your main competitors? Will it be Telangana itself? Will it be Karnataka? How will you?
I wanted to
position that?
make Amaravati alternative city to London, Singapore, Hong Kong, Dubai.
So the contest, the bar is moved internationally. You're not even competing with the neighboring states.
As on today, we are number one in ease of doing business. Now I am working distant number one, who are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Norway, Singapore, like that I am calculating. Now I am giving some more ideas for central government, also central subjects. State government will do. As on today, we are 100 in ease of doing business. Ultimately, we wanted to be top 20 or top 10. Andhra Pradesh will be top 5 in the world. That is our aim. We are working with it. Always, we are having an idea, always benchmarking neighbors, creating problems, and also conflicts. Thereby, you will waste your time. Go, I am telling you, not world class. I wanted to build the best in the world. Not world class, that is the old word. Now best in the world.
All power to you for that. But do you see, because after all, the arrival of investors is not just limited to a particular state. You are part of a federal structure. The way that the entire country's government functions will have an impact on whether investors come to India or not. Do you feel that the current environment, the current economic structure of policy making, the current economic environment is conducive to that?
Now, what I am saying, I am a strong believer.
Yes.
And at the same time, India is very strong. India is having inherent strengths. One is demographic dividend no other country is having. Thanks to British, they left English to us. That is another biggest advantage. Not in America. Maximum English-speaking people are in India, not in America. That is the biggest advantage we are having. Third one, biggest market. We are very strong in mathematics. If you see information technology, out of 4 IT professionals all over the world, one is India, is an Indian. Among Indians, out of 4, one is from my state. That is my strength. If you go to Bangalore, any company, or Chennai, or Hyderabad, anywhere in the world, Andhra people are there. Today I am telling all friends here, I have seen third industrial revolution. At that time, this IT has come with the internet and also laptop, all these things, world has become a global village. Today we are going for fourth industrial revolution. It is an inspiring time. It is a knowledge economy. IT as a platform. All other departments is a knowledge, either agriculture, health, or education, entertainment. It is a very, you want to do anything, real time you can do it. IoT, Internet of Things. We are using as on now 1 million IoT devices in Andhra Pradesh. It may be street lights, underground water, rainfall, or attendance, everything I'm using. I'm telling you, this is all my offices are e-office. My cabinet is e-cabinet. My government is real-time governance I have started now. We are having one advantage, that is Aadhaar account. By using that advantage, I am going now, very interestingly, family as a unit. This is the People's Hub, Praja Sadhikara survey I have done. I can plan state as a unit. I can execute family as a unit. That is the beauty of technology today. If you go through further, any problem I can solve it, real time. There is a service standards. All non-financial community needs, I can solve it. I can ask complainant what is the reaction also. And also all financial prioritization, machine learning I am using, predictive analytics I am using, everything I am using, selection of candidates will be perfect. Ultimately,
Yes.
with all these things, it is a very inspiring time to deliver with punctuality, 100% foolproof. Earlier we had a ghost pensions. Today all ghosts have run away from Andhra Pradesh. Only real people are taking pensions today.
But let me
That
ask.
is the beauty of technology now.
Okay, but let me rephrase the question which I asked you originally, where I said that while you have a vision for Andhra and you want to make it this island of excellence, you are within the context of the Indian economy. And the signs for the Indian economy as a whole that we've been seeing in the past year have been worrying. More than one economist, the government itself has admitted that growth is contracting, investment is shrinking, lending is shrinking. Where do you see a problem there? And how do you think it should be addressed? What would your advice be?
For the last 3 years, my
finance
growth
minister?
rate is double-digit growth. This year, half-yearly, all India growth rate is 5.8%. I am able to grow 11.37%. Last year, our growth rate is 11.61%. Before, we have grown at the rate of 10.95. What I am saying, even last year I had a deficit of rainfall, nearly 29%. My agriculture growth rate is 14% plus. This year, again 13.5% rainfall deficit. We are able to grow, agriculture growth rate is 25.6%. There is potential. How to handle all these things are important. That is what we are doing in Andhra Pradesh with the technology.
Okay. How will you tackle, sir, the problem of corruption?
Corruption, if you see in Andhra Pradesh, with the technology, most of the corruption we can control. As on today, all welfare programs, I am using biometrics, finger, iris, so automatically it will be controlled. Second, selection of beneficiaries also on predictive analytics, and also 6 parameters I am taking out to select all these things. Third one, there is no interface between government and citizen. All services will be online. You need caste certificate, it is online. You need driving license, it is online. You need house permission, it will be online. So this is the technology is going to help us tremendously in controlling corruption. Even the industrialist,
Yes.
once if you decide you want to set up industry, all clearances will be given within 14 days or 15 days time. If anybody fails to deliver, there is a legislation now. He has to pay money from his pocket or his salary. That is the act we have brought now.
Okay. No, I was actually going to ask you as that was going to be my follow-up question, that while you're saying that you'll use technology to weed out any corruption in the delivery of government services, particularly to the poor and underprivileged, my question was also about higher levels of corruption.
No, what I'm saying, higher level of corruption, whenever there is a disproportion of income or other assets building or somebody will commit corruption, immediately we have to punish him is one. You have to confiscate all his properties. 20 years corruption, if you confiscate, then you will be normal. Others will afraid. That is only the way in this country. Take all his properties, all corruption properties, then they will be afraid. Legal properties, you leave it to them.
Sir, but if you eliminate corruption, how will your party colleagues fight elections?
But you are right. That's why I'm saying remove 2,000 rupees note, 500 rupees note. Next question is asking me. Put all the 200 rupees denominations, online currency, not paper currency. If you are having 2,000 rupees, you will distribute. There is no money, nobody will distribute. Then automatically merit will prevail, performance will prevail, people will vote for us.
Okay, you're talking in a sense of a digital utopia, which perhaps one day we'll reach. We still are a while to get there. We are running out of time for our conversation. We'll have to go to questions in a second, but I want to come back to where I started, which is...
No problem at all. You can ask any number of times. I am also prepared to answer for you.
No. I just come back to where I started to ask you that all of this that you've outlined, at the end of the day, will require finance, will require monetary support, and that, as you said, still remains not fulfilled.
No, what
so
I'm saying,
is that the biggest hurdle right now?
There are problems. There is crisis. If you feel it is a crisis, crisis will kill you. If you feel it is an opportunity, always leader has to search crisis into convert crisis into an opportunity. That is what I am doing. I am 100% confident we'll overcome.
Okay. All right, sir. Let me now turn to the audience. I'm sure a lot of people have questions. We have a mic in the audience? Yeah. Let's try and start at the back. Okay. Well,
sir, very good evening.
Go ahead, sir.
In upcoming state elections, do you still want to contest, TDP want to still contest from Telangana also? Your focus on Telangana. And my second question is, this week you had Mukesh Ambani visiting your office. So can you elaborate any investments from Mukesh Ambani happening? Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Telangana is very strong hold for Telugu Desam party. Somehow some political parties wanted to minimize our role in Telangana. We are committed for Telugu people. And at the same time, we are having strong cadre also. Even for cadre's sake, I have to work with them. 100% we are going to contest in Telangana. That will happen. Regarding second question, Mukesh Ambani has come. He visited my real-time governance. In the world, there is one government, that is Estonia. He is doing end-to-end computerization and seamless services they are providing as on today. It is a small country, around 13 to 14 lakh population. Now he is also going in a big way, e-governance and also entertainment and so many services he want to provide. We are working together. One area he came forward, 1 million telephones he wanted to manufacture, that is Tirupati. He requested us 150 acres of land we are going to provide. He is going to start that unit there. Second one, agriculture he wanted to focus because of his having a retail. There also we are working with him. Third one development center. I asked him. Our people are very proactive, very creative. Innovation, incubation and startup, how to do with ecosystem, with venture capital. He said he will develop one of the best center. We are working with him. These are all the areas we are working with.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Naidu, I have two questions.
No, can you take mic closer?
Two
Louder.
questions. One is, has any chief minister reached out to you to get the best practices? And second one is, there's so much of investment that has gone into Amaravati and creating the new state. Is this Mr. Naidu neutral? Is the investment Mr. Naidu neutral? If in the next term, if you don't make it, okay? Is there a risk of this getting collapsed?
Your first question. What is the first question?
The first was, I think, best practices. Have chief ministers reached out to you for best practices?
Naturally, we got so many awards. Even zero budget natural farming, we are number one in the world, not India. Around 150,000 acres we are doing now. Even recently in Davos, we are having a separate session on this. Even World Health Organization, World Environmental department, all these people are working with us. So many people are coming, I don't want to comment that. If I comment, they will feel otherwise. I don't want to comment. I am also learning. Not only I am saying we are doing, I am having a program, best practices, national best practices, best in the nation, best in the world. First, I want to benchmark national the best, and I want to go best in the world. That I am doing. That is a continuous process. That's why we are able to grow double-digit growth. Second question, as you rightly mentioned, every investor is having this doubt. That is natural. This time I am very careful. Not one term. Another 4 or 5 terms, Telugu Desam government will be there in the interest of our people. Why I am doing? Up to 2004, we have done extremely well. 2004 to 2014, that is a decade of totally, if you see 10 years, Andhra has gone down again. Combined state has gone down. Finally, state was divided into 2 states. Now, at that time, I was ahead of times. I don't want to post-mortem all these things. This time, I am very careful. I am balancing welfare programs. I am empowering citizens continuously. I am giving happiness as an index. And also, I am doing everything possible for them. And at the same time, development on fast track. Regulatory, everything I am providing online. I am testing everything real time. And also 80% public satisfaction. Ultimately, my aim is 80% political management also, political strength also. If I do both, then it will be routine. Ultimately, I want to produce a model for the world. As on today, recently, we had one by-election. We have won nearly 27,000 majority. I am confident people are with me. There is no problem. Anybody is having doubt, you leave that doubt and come and invest. Don't have any doubt in your mind.
That's quite a challenge you've thrown, 4 to 5 terms. Let's try and get the... Okay, yes, go ahead.
Sir, namaskara. Welcome to Bengaluru, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Mr. Sreenivasan Jain, for this interview. Sir, I have 2 points to raise here. Number one, the biggest issue when the state bifurcation happened is the people in the Seamandhra did not want to lose Hyderabad. And as you rightly said, as the architect of modern Hyderabad, you are globally recognized and everybody acknowledges your role in creating that city. But the city of Hyderabad became the bone of the contention in the bifurcation. And today, if the state of Andhra Pradesh is in severe financial distress, it is because of the loss of that one city.
What's your question? Sorry, you have to ask a question.
Everything that you're doing now is to build another Hyderabad or bigger than Hyderabad and Hong Kong and London. Isn't this going to create the same kind of problem 20 years later from the rest of the Andhra Pradesh when they see everything else being where it is, except that the city of Amaravati being built as a mega city and the rest of the areas of Andhra, the development is not decentralized. And therefore, the people will get the similar feelings that happened when the state got bifurcated, United Andhra Pradesh.
Okay.
Isn't it a risk that you're taking?
Yeah, that is what I am saying. I am not focusing only Hyderabad. Today, if you can go and visit Visakhapatnam, one of the most beautiful cities today. Exactly 3 years back, Hudud cyclone hit that city. Today, it is we have rebuilt everything and also green, clean, everything. So many industries are coming. So much of investment is coming. Another city, Tirupati. All things are happening Tirupati. From Tirupati to Chennai to Nellore, there is an industrial belt now. This is in Rayalaseema. Even Anantapur, I took water to Anantapur. Kia Motors has come to Anantapur. Now Anantapur city, if you see Anantapur area, South Korea township we are developing in Anantapur. So I am balancing all districts, all towns, and also all regions. There is no problem at all. Water, if you see, Rayalaseema, I am able to give water. When I gave water, they are going horticulture crops in a big way. Rayalaseema, one day better than Andhra, coastal Andhra. It is a reality, it is going to happen. Because of horticulture, they will earn more money. Agro-processing will come, industries will come. It will be more prosperous area compared to other area. That is how we are balancing every area now. Detailed planning.
Good evening, sir. So just to understand, as a couple of days back, the BJP Andhra Pradesh president and the spokesperson had a press conference, and they were stating that the reorganization bill is to be implemented in 10 years. It is for 10 years, and we don't understand why the TDP or the YSRCP are just making a political hue and cry. It is just to get their political agenda and win the elections and just to collapse BJP in Andhra Pradesh. That is what they are claiming. And just to put it on a lighter note, has CBN forgotten Telangana? Because I come from a district, Adilabad, which was a den for TDP, and after winning the elections, after bifurcating, there was no visit, not even to Adilabad, but of the other districts by CBN.
No, what I'm saying, my party is working there. You have to, you name, in Telangana, if you see, what all I am doing, people are remembering even today.
So that is the reason I'm asking. But
That is what I am saying. that is if you see everywhere, even Adilabad at that time, even tribal area development, road infrastructure, even hospital infrastructure, engineering colleges, even at that time, schools are not there. I gave one GO. Every 1 kilometer elementary school, 3 kilometers upper primary school, every mandal headquarter will have junior college, every revenue division engineering college, every district headquarter medical college. We have built all these things. But today, my role is as a chief minister, I have to develop a state. And at the same time, people of Telangana, they are all Telugu people. For the last 35 years, they blessed me, and also our party. So our party is working in a big way. Again, 28th, I'm going to Hyderabad to address our leaders. They are having programs also. Appropriate time, I will visit all the places. What all we want to do, we'll do there.
Sir, but he also...
Second question.
Yes.
BJP president has said, you are saying, they asked me to stay in Hyderabad for 10 years. It is a common capital. Once city is divided, better to stay in Amaravati and develop it. That is the best way, I have decided. People gave us mandate only 5 years, not 10 years. That is what I am asking. Within 5 years, you have to implement the Bifurcation Act provisions and also assurances. It will be completed, some of the projects, for example, one IIT, 7 years, 6 years courses. Final batch will come at the end of 6 years. But we have to initiate immediately. We have to keep funds, then only it will happen.
just to understand, but they are claiming that the funds have been not utilized by the government, so that we are not further allocating.
No, what I am saying...
DRPs have been not given till date.
Okay, let him respond.
Always you have to understand one thing. If you give money, some of the central government projects they have to implement. Some of the state government projects we have to implement. And at the same time, to blame each other. If they blame, I don't want to answer here. At the appropriate time, I will react all these things. This is not correct approach to blame each other. It is not a blaming game.
Can we get a mic to Mr. Ram here in front?
Chief Minister, from what you said, particularly the phrase, you are too far ahead, the implication was that during your previous long innings as Chief Minister of undivided Andhra Pradesh, you developed very fast on one front, perhaps taking your eye off other problems. You talked about welfare and so on. And that could be, and the implication again could be that you learned a lesson from this. But while that happened, another man came along, another leader, with a completely different philosophy and approach. Also, there's a lot of talk about grand corruption, which was then distributed widely. And he seemed unbeatable through as long as he lived. What is the guarantee now? Of course, now you're doing primitive accumulation at one level and getting an investment at another level, trying to leapfrog to what you call the fourth industrial revolution, but also paying attention to welfare. But what is the guarantee that a second leader of that kind, playing by that playbook, using that playbook, will not be able to come to power again? Because you said you are very confident now. What is the basis of that? Is there any guarantee?
What I'm saying, always people will see track record. Even last time, they have given all assurances. Ultimately, they have seen my track record, where I have developed Hyderabad, Cyberabad, all these things. They have given votes for me. Nowadays, if you can go through Indian history, all isms are over. If you can, once we used to talk socialism, communism, capitalism, all these things. Now all voters are stakeholders, if you see. They are expecting better living standards. Law and order better, water, power, welfare, regulatory, everything they are expecting better. And also, that is where I am working. Ease of doing business, ease of living also. And also happiness I have taken as an index also. Ease of living, all these things, even village infrastructure, welfare programs, and also 10,000 rupees per month, inclusive growth rate to start with. If I can complete, I can go 20,000 rupees also. It is a continuous process of empowering those who are all below. That exercise we are doing, that is the confidence I am saying. If you do everything, people will be very happy. In India, you have seen some of the governments are electing for the last 4 or 5 times also. If you see Orissa, 5th time next election. Even Madhya Pradesh, 4th time. Even other Chhattisgarh, 4th time. Even West Bengal, 3rd time. So you perform, then they will be with you.
But Mr. Naidu, just to follow up to what Ram was saying, that what's the guarantee though that there will not be another YSR that who will come and challenge you? YSR, of course, is not here. But do you not see Jagan at all as a threat?
What I am saying, can you compare Jagan? Can I answer for that first of all? Every Friday is going to court. Yesterday there was one charge sheet, today also another charge sheet. For the last 40 years I am maintaining that credibility and also respect in politics. If you ask me to answer that question, even sometimes I am feeling guilty also to answer this type of questions. That is the beauty of Indian politics. Always you are comparing everybody equal. That is the biggest challenge.
No,
Even
I'm not
sometimes
comparing. I
people
just
also-
asked whether you considered him a threat. But you in a way, you answered that.
No. What I am saying, I am not feeling him as a threat. That is a different issue. If you ask him as a question, even India, corrupt people, we are talking, just now you told me about corruption.
Yes.
This man is the most corrupt politician. And also all his assets and everything is confiscated by
Yes.
ED and other things.
Yes.
How can you compare or talk about him? That is only my...
Right. Okay. Yes.
Good evening. I'm very happy talking to the Chief Minister, first Chief Minister of this country, who is a CEO of a state. Thank you, sir.
No, I'm not CEO now.
In the sense,
I'm only Chief Minister.
okay, sir. In the
To
sense,
empower continuously.
now moving away from politics, you look at development. That's what I mean. The way you have explained, all of us would like to move to Andhra Pradesh, but that's not going to happen. My question is only very simple.
No, I am
What
very
is-
happy. At least you have to come and witness. One venture you have to start in Andhra Pradesh.
Thank you,
Then you will have an impression. Then you can come back again.
Thank you, sir.
The day, what I am expecting all of you, make Amaravati a second home. You will enjoy life, and also your lifespan will increase minimum 5 to 10 years because of excellent air and also very good infrastructure, everything, hassle-free.
Sir, my question is this. What's your vision for the country for the next decade? That's it.
Sir, India is a great country, I am telling you. Lot of opportunities. All of us work will together and also build the nation. Among the world, I am very clear, 3 economies. America, India, China. But American economy, because of population, all these things, India and China will be number 1 and 2 if you play properly. That is going to happen over if you, all of us will work together with a vision. I'm 100%, I don't have any doubt about it.
Mr. Naidu, you have a vision for India, clearly beyond just the vision for Andhra. Have you ever considered a wider political canvas?
That is the problem with you. That is where I am saying,
Yes.
I am a citizen of India, great country. One should have that pride, being citizen of this great nation. Whenever I say that, you are going some other angle, your mind has been diverted totally. I am
Mr.
not for
Naidu,
it. I am not for it.
Okay. No, I have to ask because this is the age when chief ministers are becoming prime ministers. So it's a legitimate question to
No,
ask
what I am saying,
whether that's something you ever consider.
no, if you conceive Singapore, small country, 50 lakh population. Even Dubai, small country, 25 lakh population. They are doing wonders, they are producing good models. My state is nearly 1,60,000 square kilometers after bifurcation, and also 50 million population. If we can produce a good model, that is a great model for others also. I can compete with others, not only within the country, outside the country. We will build a good model. I am very much satisfied. I am confined to my state. I am doing that.
Okay, I'm told we just have time for one more question, so we just get the mic to the person here.
Good evening, sir. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Please,
Yes,
madam.
go ahead.
Can I take the question, please? So, with this awesome work that's happening in the Andhra Pradesh, what is the plans specifically for healthcare sector in Andhra Pradesh? And is
Which
there
one?
Healthcare, sir.
Healthcare, yeah.
and is there any already a roadmap or a plan to adopt the advanced technologies, to increase the adoption of advanced technologies in agriculture in Andhra Pradesh?
Yeah, I will be very happy. Health, we are going in a big way. I am engaging service providers in various areas, around 14 service providers, even hospital equipment maintenance, housekeeping, even if you see diagnosis, dialysis, so many services we are outsourcing. And also we are bringing knowledge partners of different experts to vet it out. I am integrating. This is one experiment I am doing in a big way. In course of time, there will be very excellent model in Andhra Pradesh for health sector. We are giving as on today 2,50,000 rupees for each patient whenever there is a need. Now Government of India is another 5 lakhs, that also will integrate. Agriculture, I am using all technologies, world the best. I am telling you one thing, soil testing with a drone, pesticides with a drone application. Even if you see water management, I can watch water management, soil moisture of any land with real time. So advanced technologies I am doing. Even recently, some company has come to me in Davos, Indian company. Even in drought area, if you can use that material, soil moisture will retain for 6 months. So that once rain will come, then again 6 months it will be retention. Retention will be there, so that there won't be drought. So these are all the technologies I am using in a big way. And also I am changing the strategy. I am not going traditional crops. As on today, if you see, food habits have been changed. Earlier, everybody used to eat only rice and wheat. Now they are going for fruits. They are going for livestock, aqua. We are very strong in aqua. Every year we are growing 40%. Not only India the best, the day will come, Andhra Pradesh will be the aquaculture hub for the rest of the country. It will be top 5 or 6 in the world. That is how we are working everything. I am using everywhere technology. Either devices, sensors, drones, predictive analytics, even cloud management, everything I am using.
Okay, last question here in front.
Good evening, sir.
The gentleman here. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. It is a privilege to me to meet a person like you. Very honest Chief Minister and a super Chief Minister, I can say. And I like your vision I'm from Uttarakhand, sir. I want you to be the Prime Minister of India.
Sir, I don't have any ambition,
yes, sir.
sir.
That is my wish. And I found a lot of positivity in you, in negativity, that I have never seen before. And I'm inspired with you. So I want to ask you one thing, such a beautiful city you are developing. You have anything regarding Olympic to be happened in your city? As you have said some days back, I have heard. I would like to know this. Thank you very much. Olympic.
The Olympics. Hosting
that's
the
what I'm
Olympics.
planning now. Sports city I'm building. I want to host for Olympics. From now onwards, I can build the best infrastructure. Last time, if you see national games I conducted in Hyderabad, I conducted best infrastructure. After that, Afro-Asian Games came to Hyderabad. We conducted it the best way. After that, World Military Games has come. Because of all these things, they have given Commonwealth Games to Delhi. There, our people didn't do well. You know very well. Now, it is due for India to conduct Olympic Games. Small countries are conducting. Great country, big country, we are unable to conduct. If Government of India, all of you bless me, I am prepared to host Olympic Games in Amaravati at any time. Thank you.
He wants you to be Prime Minister.
No, I don't.
He said it, I didn't say it, so don't blame me. But,
You want that answer. Again, your mind is going there.
He's asking, not me.
I'm a small man, I'm telling you again. My state is a small state, only 25 MP seats.
Okay.
So 550 or 40 MP parliament.
Right.
I'm a very small man.
Okay.
Drop in a ocean. You have to understand that.
All
so
right.
I don't have any aspiration.
All right.
Last one to go, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm Meenakshi Ravikrishna, an aspiring politician. After seeing you from the age of very small, I've been seeing you. And the first question to you is, for any country or city, education is the backbone. And you are bringing in SRM University, VIT University, all big university. So what is the plan for your primary education, especially in the government schools? So I'm just following you on Twitter, and I read about you that you have brought the digitalization in schools. So how is it going to work online in rural areas? And the second thing is about when you say the technology everywhere. So how you're going to plan it? How are you planning it to take it to the rural areas, especially the farmers and all the people who are in the villages would be able to use the facility which you are bringing in, and it's a very nice idea. So how is it going to get implemented? Thank
As
you.
you rightly mentioned, madam, everybody should aware one thing. There is one state, very innovative way have gone. Naturally, to take fiber to the last mile, it is very costly, underground cable. It is costing 5,000 crores. Government of India refused to fund. Then I got an idea after brainstorming. That is the existing electrical poles. I want to take one wire of fiber. With 320 crores, I have completed that project now. Every home I can give 15 Mbps at the rate of 149 rupees. Video, internet, 3 telephones, and also all channels, 500 channels, I can give at the rate of 149 rupees per month. Nowhere in the world this type of facility. For a remote area, even tribal area, recently Google has come, FSOCs. It is only an equipment, and also they can project for 20 kilometers. Now 2,000 nodes they are doing in Andhra Pradesh. They will be covered totally within 6 months' time or 1 year time. Even remote area, that is tribal area, hill area, we are going to connect every home with fiber connectivity. Even Government of India has come forward to give me Wi-Fi every village. 25,000 villages we are going to have Wi-Fi also. Every school, as on today, 6,000 schools I am going virtual classrooms. I am developing virtual classrooms. For 20 schools, there will be a laboratory, teacher will be there, and then he will give you video, everything. Even he will take classes from there. Local teacher will supplement. Contents corporation we are establishing. Technology today, it is very handy. Future, if you adopt technology, knowledge will be at your doorstep. If you are having any content, I will be very happy. The day will come, every school I will connect virtual classrooms. This will have two advantages. One is teacher will be there, we cannot replace. And at the same time, quality. Teacher will be at the lab. And at the same time, more advantage is virtual. Sometimes to hear, remembrance or attention will be very short. There is a visual, it will have more impact. You have seen my pictures. You are having more impact. If I say Amaravati will be like this, all these things, you may not have that imagination. So that is where we are working. So I am very primary education, I am concentrating in a big way. That is the real foundation. Indian education, as a matter of fact, is not that sound. We don't have practical experience, and also we are not teaching correctly. Now, because of our people, our students' common sense, they are able to do wonders. Even if you see IT, Google, and also even Microsoft, all CEOs from India. Our people are good, but at the same time, education we have to reorient totally.
Exactly,
Okay.
sir. This is what we are also looking out for as citizens. The education should be improved for that, for any country to develop. Thanks
Okay,
a lot.
Madam, I am very happy. One more thing I want to tell you, all of you. This is where very interesting time I told you. IT is a platform. Again, I am telling you. Futuristic knowledge is the real business. It is a deadly combination. On agriculture, somebody asked me questions. If you use technology in agriculture and use IT as a platform and execute it properly, you can scale it up within no time. Not only agriculture, even Paytm you are seeing. 7 years back he started on finance. Now Paytm has become $10 billion US company. That is the strength of technology. Anybody, your core competency will be in different walks of life. Automatically you have to use IT as a platform, IoT as a devices. Then you can do real time anything, what all you wanted to do. Scaling will be very easy, execution will be very easy, process also will be very easy. That is exactly what I am planning. This year I am planning 15% growth in government, even if sometime I want to grow better than that also. All these things are possible because of technology. Accountability, speediness, targeting, everything is possible.
Okay, we're completely out of time, Mr. Naidu. Thank you very much indeed for being so patient and taking my questions and the audience's questions. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. N. Chandrababu Naidu, and Mr. Sreenivasan Jain. I request Mr. Mukund Padmanabhan, Editor, The Hindu, to present mementos to our guests as a token of our appreciation. The memento is a print of the first editorial of The Hindu.